I'm out in Chatham for quarterback conversations with Colten Knoedler. This is episode 3. It's nice and early in the morning, so it's not too hot. I appreciate you taking the time. You just got done throwing, so let's talk about kind of the mornings and the routine. What's your morning routine like during summer off season?
Yeah, you can call it off season, but up at 5:30, getting to the school, and then we're lifting. We start at 6:15, 6:30 when everybody is there. Get our lift done. Usually ends around 7:30, and then head out to practice. So,
on a day when you do have practice, what's the schedule like between morning lifts and then that?
So we've got about like a 30-minute break where get something to eat, and then we're in Coach Lannon's office watching film, stuff like that.
So on an average day, how much time would you say you spend here and on football activities?
6:15 to almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what else do you do? What do you have a summer job or anything like that?
I do little kid baseball lessons. Okay. So I usually am working from like 10 to noon, helping out 7-year-olds with their swing and trying to keep their attention.
How much fun is that to go from, working all morning to having a little bit of fun, but also making some money?
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun.
What is your summer schedule like in terms of baseball, football? How is that kind of balanced out for you?
It's been very busy. Yeah. I think the past 3 weeks I've had like 3 days just where I'm like at home.
Doing nothing or practicing?
I haven't had a day where I haven't done nothing all summer. Okay. But because I had an all-week baseball tournament, first all-week baseball tournament I've ever been on, wow. Monday to Saturday.
Yeah.
So I was all that, got back for football camp Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We went up to West Aurora Thursday, Friday, and then I was in Kansas City Saturday, Sunday for baseball.
So how many games are you playing in a 7-day span?
I couldn't even tell you. A lot.
How many are you catching personally?
So we've got one other catcher on our summer ball team, and we rotate. But he has to do a lot when I'm not there.
Yeah.
So.
What team are you playing for? Who else is on it, kind of from the area?
So top tier, Brody Scheffler, Springfield High's QB, really good pitcher. U-High's catcher, Caleb Hornbrook, is on there. Brady Turner from Route Catholic.
Yeah.
Jory Myron, Rochester's 4-hole.
It's basically just like the all-star team from the area.
In a way, yes.
You guys just picked the best and said, all right, let's go play. How good is that team, would you say?
We're pretty solid. Yeah. We've been doing well.
How fun is it to go right from high school ball right into travel ball? Because I feel like you guys didn't get any break. Like it was immediate.
Yeah, I like it because especially travel ball, that's where all the scouts are.
Right.
We played in Indy a few weeks ago, and I think there was 20 guys at one game. So you're fresh, like you're in season still basically. Yeah. You didn't have to take time off and then try to jump back into it.
Looking back on the Glenwood season, how would you kind of summarize what this year was like for you guys?
For football?
No, for baseball.
Baseball.
Let's go baseball first.
Definitely interesting, but it's probably the most fun year of baseball I've had. The group of seniors, they were a very fun group to be around.
Yeah.
So.
For you, dealing with a lot of injuries, especially a kind of a major one, what was that like, kind of just gritting through it and saying, I can't really take much time off?
Yeah, so got hurt in the Jacksonville game, my shoulder, just an AC sprain, so nothing too major.
Yeah.
Just took a few games off, got back, and then slowly just worked up to where I could be 100%.
Did that make you nervous at all, kind of an injury like that going into your senior season?
A little bit. When it first happened, I was like, this hurts really bad, like what if something's, messed up in there?
Yeah.
But then, got it checked out, everything was good. It was a big sigh of relief.
Having mom at home kind of helped with that too?
Yes, very, yeah.
Is it 100% now? Are you kind of
I feel great.
Back to normal?
I feel great.
Good to go? All right, good. So baseball-wise, what is your kind of outlook on, are you looking to pursue that in college? How have you kind of decided that balance?
I'm all over the place.
In terms of recruiting?
So, yeah. I think I'll know by the end of this summer, just once I get to, get all done with football showcases, get done with baseball showcases, I should have a good idea.
Have you kind of said, hey, I'm going to do as much baseball and as much football as I can and kind of see how that plays
Pretty
out
much,
in terms of,
yeah. Just kind of pushing really hard this summer.
Yeah. What feedback have you gotten from colleges in terms of, is there any chance that you could play both, or is that kind of probably out there?
I personally don't want to play both. I feel like that's a lot on the body, and I feel like I've played, 2-3 sports my whole career. Once I feel like I can focus on one, I think I'll make great strides in that.
Yeah. What's the difference in terms of recruiting, in terms of colleges? Is there a difference in like how the coaches reach out, what they say to you? Because like you said, travel ball is where a lot of the baseball is going to be. What's the case for football? Is that just going to camps and then you get kind of noticed?
Yeah, football is definitely more like interactive, like texting coaches on Twitter and stuff like that. I feel like they're way more trying to get out to us. As baseball, you kind of just got to go to play a summer ball game and then you get seen and then it's like boom, stuff just takes off.
So would you say that the stuff that you've done in high school in terms of baseball, do you think that has any bearing on like college recruiting?
I think so, especially with Detmers my freshman year and Appenzeller the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So many people at our games that it's definitely helped me personally.
And that's got to be cool for just kind of sending video out and being like, hey, this guy's playing in the majors, this guy's pitching for Glenwood, this guy is going to get drafted here in the first round.
Yeah, I definitely make sure to when I email a coach, be like, I caught so-and-so and make sure they know.
And how much does it help in terms of baseball when you just say, hey, I'm from Chatham, I played baseball for Glenwood? Like, that's got to come with a lot of weight when it comes to MLB scouts because like you said, not only is everybody there, but I mean, look at the long list of guys that have made it from here.
Yeah, for sure. I was at the area code tryouts. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like a few different states. Kids from all over go there. You get invited. And I went there and I had a Glenwood hat on. And immediately, a guy walks up to me. He's like, did you catch Appenzeller? And I'm like, yeah. And then like that's just kind of like your way in.
What's that experience like? Just knowing, when everybody's there to watch him. If you're not on and you're dropping balls and stuff like that, it's gonna affect how they see him as well.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, there's a little bit of pressure on me. I can't imagine what he feels, but it's fun.
Let's go to football now. Looking back on the last 2 seasons, a lot of success for you. I think that's fair to say. And when you're the Chatham quarterback, that comes with that expectation. But how do you feel like you've really took over that role as Glenwood quarterback? Because when you walk around town, that comes with a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, it's definitely, I wouldn't want to play any other position. I want to be in control. I want to be the leader. So.
In terms of your stats, in terms of the team and getting to quarterfinals, what is that like knowing? Okay, that's kind of the standard. That's the bottom at this point. We want to go farther than that.
Yeah, we talk about the standard every morning in the weight room. Like everybody's got to live up to it. And we're determined this year.
How much does it help you guys having back-to-back quarterfinal appearances in those extra 6 games from the last 2 years?
Yeah, a lot of experience. We had a ton of our senior class played as sophomores, and then a lot as juniors, and then we're all back this year, so we're excited.
That has to come with a little bit of pressure, knowing this is the last one, and I mean the last 2 years you guys have made it to quarterfinal. A lot of people in the state would take that, but at the same time, I feel like you guys have really been looking forward to this season, knowing, hey, if we all stay healthy, this is going to be a special year.
Yeah, we're excited.
What is that like for you, just kind of knowing that comes with a little bit of pressure as well?
It's my senior year, so I'm really just going to go out there and try to have as much fun as I can. Yeah.
What do you set for your personal goals or expectations?
I'm setting team goals. We want to win state.
What's that going to take? Just knowing, you guys have seen the 6A landscape now for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You know who the Flyers are. You know who that everybody is. I mean, what do you think that's going to take this year? Knowing, that's still 4 or 5 months away, but also it's going to be here quick.
I think we got to just keep doing what we're doing. We're working hard in the weight room, getting up early, grinding at practice. Kids are doing, extra work after practice. We just want it.
I've given the other quarterbacks a chance to kind of talk about the other guys around you in the offense. So as we look ahead to the fall, I don't want to give too much of a preview, but how much of your line comes back, and what's the chemistry like with your offensive line right now?
Yeah, so our starting O-line this year will all be guys that played last year, which is really relieving for me. I've got 5 guys up front that blocked for me last year, so that's nice.
And then on the outside, we know Glenwood's always going to have weapons. We know your offense is dynamic, but I think obviously the one that comes to mind is Blake, missing him for most of the season last year. What's the chemistry like with you two, and how dangerous can you guys be?
Yeah, he's back. He's fast, of course, so he's gonna be really good. We're bringing Huff back over on offense. We've got Grady Mueller still in the backfield,
Right.
so I think we'll be dangerous.
A freak athlete there.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure you just want to get him the ball.
Yeah,
and
he
get him
batted
in
like
space.
460 in baseball too this year. It was crazy.
So what, as you have seen the offense kind of this summer, how excited are you for the possibilities of how many touchdowns, how many points you guys are going to put up?
Coach Lannon's upped his game this year. Yeah, where it's going to be a lot of fun.
As you look now and sit here, kind of just knowing, in a couple months, this place will be so busy, full of people from Chatham and this community, and what you guys have gone through in the last year. What's the senior year going to be like when you guys run through that tunnel, and then you get to run down the hill? Hopefully 5, 6, 7, 8 more times. Just knowing, this is the last time you get to do that as a Titan.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I'm sure it'll hit me once we get to that point. I don't really know what to feel about it right now, to be honest, but just coming out here trying to put on a show for the community, because I feel like, past few months we've really come together.
Awesome, man. Thanks for your time. Best of luck this year.
Yes, sir.